Some people say that ignorance is a bliss, and I'm here to smack that off your face. I'm going to finally end that. You've been living in ignorance for way too long, and it's not blissful. Especially because in this very instance, being ignorant is like not being in nirvana. And I'm going to take you to nirvana myself. Not Kurt Cobain Nirvana, because we know how that ended, but we're going to actually listen to some music recommendations. Now, it's very obvious. I am a music guy, and I play the drums on this channel every Sunday. So, thanks to anime, whenever I'm playing, I get to hear the styles of the music and the bands, and sometimes I end up listening to their music because, believe it or not, a lot of the anime intros that you hear on anime are actual songs that are part of an album that are part of a band. So whenever I get to listen to a style or a song that I really like, I often do a little bit of research and start listening to the music of said artist. So I wanted to recommend you a couple of songs that I like from a couple of artists that have definitely made an impact on my playlist. Now, before we listen to this music, please go ahead and subscribe because you should. That's it. I'm telling you to subscribe. It's free. God damn it! Stop being lazy. So the first one that I'm going to recommend, I guess, is Eimer. Eimer, you probably have heard it before, and maybe you know or you don't know who she is. Now, she is very, very famously known for this song. It's called Thank You Sanka. This song is an absolute banger. You were probably able to hear it on Demon Slayer season 2 on the Entertainment District arc. So yes, if you have not checked out Eimer, you definitely should. My personal favorite of her is this one. This song, let me pull up let me pull up the name. It's Katao Kata Kata o Noi. And this is a very soft version, very ballad like. And when I first heard it, I don't know, it just gave me this sense of peacefulness. Then I'm obviously I'm a drummer, but the way they use the drums here is very subtle. They just kind of give little accents here and there, and I found it so refreshing that they were taking a little bit of originality when it came to music. It doesn't need much. It really doesn't. But it's just like it's a very soothing song. I really like listening to this one whenever I'm like just cruising, on the highway, just cussing people out because they cut in front of me. And the other one that I would recommend is Deep Down. This one came out a year ago, and I mean, the song speaks for itself. As you can see, Eimer has this very personal tone. She's emotional when it comes to her music, and you can feel it. So 100% would recommend Eimer if you want to have the that feeling, because it's very expressive. Her music is very, very, very expressive. So that's Eimer for you. And if you're like, Ivan, you should be playing like the entire songs, I would say, well, first off, copyright is a bitch, and second, this is like an excuse for you to go ahead and actually just go and listen to the songs, for yourself. The next one is one that right now it's like super fucking popular, and I'm very glad that they're blowing up as much as they are. I got to meet this band through an anime, but not this anime. So I can say I knew them before they were cool. You know, I'm the hipster. So the name of the band is Creepy Nuts. Creepy Nuts is one band that I've always liked the funk of, and right now they're blowing up a lot on TikTok and everything because of the intro that they did to Mashal, which is this. So I mean, first off, this is definitely one of those songs that you wouldn't think of it as an anime intro. They tend to be were more rocky and like more out there, and this is just weird. And this is what I love about Creepy Nuts, how funky and rustic they sound, and they have an incredible originality when it comes to their music. So, anyways, but the one song that was my absolute and still is my favorite, I like it more than this one, still by Creepy Nuts, is Lost Time. Lost Time is not an intro of any anime, but it's part of the soundtrack of one anime, and that the anime that I got to meet them from. The name of the anime is Call of the Night. Call of the Night that you can find on High Dive. Definitely one of my top 20 animes, and the music is absolutely fantastic. So this is Lost Time. Lost Time has this kind of like vibe of wonder and overall soothingness, but still giving a little bit of a funk, sprinkling that funk. Next band that I want to recommend you to is one that, I mean, I keep bragging about the anime, and by today you should have already watched it. King Nu. Now, King Nu, I got to meet them through the anime Ranking of Kings, and let me tell you, when I first heard that intro, that it combined so many different elements like strings, organs, and like weird out of tempos with this funky sensation and still kind of like appealing to new rock wave. It was just confusing in the best of ways, to be honest with you. Now the song that I would recommend, which is the opening of Ranking of Kings, the opening number one, is Boy. Boy is my favorite song by them, and God, it just slaps. Now, obviously, when you talk about like the music from the intros, you get a good sample of what the song is like. But this one is definitely one that you just gotta appreciate on its own because of how insanely good it is, and it has so many different elements to it. So yeah, definitely Boy is the one that I would highly recommend, and that is like the gateway drug to King Nu. The other one that I would also recommend, that to my knowledge is not in any anime, but I absolutely love it too, is Mud, or Doron, I think is how you say it. Now, yeah, we're diving into like some creepy ass shit with this one, but that's what I like about them, is how original they are. Now, the next band that I want to recommend you to, this one is it's a personal special for me, but I want to just kind of like give that story because I think it's a very like heartwarming story on how I got to meet these girls, um, on a separate video. But long story short, the next band that I want to recommend you to is Real. Now, Real is this group come formed by these three amazing musicians, and they're not. I think out of like all of the bands that I've gone to meet from Japan, they are the smallest in terms of like audience, or not like audience per se, but like subscribers to their YouTube channel and everything. So, and I think they are the most underground in a way. So uh, I wasn't expecting much when I got to meet these girls, but when I first listened to this song, which is called Bakuchi Dancer, from them, I was like, these girls can play. These girls can play. So definitely with this one, you get more of the grunge. You get more of the raw rock, you know. So this is definitely one that if you wanted to just like rock out, they can do that. Now, I know I just said that they're very grungy, you know, there's very a lot of rock, and it is the case because I've been listening to their songs, and most of their music is very rock focused. But they have a song that when I listened to it, I was like, ah, this sounds familiar. And yeah, to my surprise, you probably have heard this song and you didn't know it. So let me introduce you to who plays it. Now, if you don't know where that is coming from, where you've heard that before, is because so Mirai Connection is the third opening for the new Pokemon series. So for anyone that is like following Pokemon, you've most likely heard this song because it's one of their intros. So I was like, oh my god, this is great. And obviously they have been like honing their craft, and this is one of the most recent songs, from about a year ago. And I just gotta say that they sound clean. So yeah, 100%. I would recommend listening to them. Real, it's a very good band, and I'm very happy that I got to know them. Not like personally, obviously, but that I know of them. That's the best way I can put it. And lastly, I would say that it has become like legitimately one of my favorite musicians. And I've listened to a lot of his songs, and I'm like this one, like obviously you can have like a Japanese playlist and then your normal playlist. He's made so many songs into my normal playlist where I'm like listening to Bon Jovi or like listening to Styx, and then Boundy comes on, and god damn it, Boundy is a beast, an absolute beast when it comes to music, and he's incredibly versatile. Now, probably you know Boundy already from the ending number one, which is this one, ending one of Chainsaw Man. This is Boundy. Chainsaw Blood is the name of the song, and my guy crushed it. When I tell you that I think this should have been the actual opening, is because it is true. Obviously with this song you get a lot of like the rock aspect that Boundy can give you. the best thing for me that came out of Chainsaw Man was this song. Let me tell you, and I'm going to get so much hate for that. So, anyways, Voundy has this the song the song that I met Voundy from is from one of my absolute animes of all time, which is Ranking of Kings. The name of the song is Naked Hero, and you probably have heard this song before because I do play it quite often on my streams. But you can see that the style is very different to the one we just listened to, which is why I like Voundy so much. So obviously with this one you have a more like epic, and you can hear more strings, and definitely is softer. Like the approach to the song is softer than Chainsaw Blood. And you're probably thinking, well, both of them kind of do sound very anime like. Well, the one thing that I love when it comes to music or a band, um, and that's one of the reasons Styx is one of my number one bands of all time, it's versatility. Now, this song is called Odoriko. Odoriko, which is like dancer, I think. That's what it means, dancer. And when I first heard this song, I just fell in love because I was walking through the airport, and it just gave me that, like, you've arrived to your destination type of vibe. Like I could listen to this endlessly without being annoyed. So definitely you can see like three different versions, and if you listen to one and the other after the other, you would probably think like they're not even the same band, and that's one reason why I fucking love this guy, Voundy. So 100%. And now you're probably wondering, okay, we have very chill, we have rock, we have epic. What else can he do? Well, he can do a lot of shit. And this song is called Tokyo Flash, and it's one of the funkiest songs in my playlist. So yes, and obviously he has like way more music. I just don't want to record this video. I've already been recording for quite a long time. Obviously, I'm gonna have to like reduce it because copyright is a bitch. Yeah, I'm talking to you, YouTube. But anyways, I just wanted to like share with you some of the bands that I've gotten to know through anime, that I've become a fan of the band, not just of the intro that they play, and hopefully give you like a little bit more introduction to them. So if you like this video, subscribe and like, comment, and do all that shit. If you like or dislike this video, I don't give a shit. Just like it or dislike it. The algorithm doesn't care, neither do I. All right, talk to you later. Bye.